Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and Friday Craft Day. Well, today we're doing something a little different and I hope I get through it all right because it's been a while since I've done it. We're going to make an origami Christmas gift box. And this is a box that you can use for lots of things. You can actually put a little gift in it. Or as I did, I used it to give my homemade fudge. And it's really pretty. It's excuse me, I'm tripping over my tongue. It's really pretty. It doesn't take a lot of effort. It takes no tools. Remember, this is origami, so you fold it. The cover takes a little bit of cutting, but other than that, the actual box is just folded. I'm going to be making just a couple of them this year because I have just a few people that I want put at the end of my list that I was going to put some homemade goodies in it, whether cookies or fudge or whatever. I haven't decided yet. But I'm going to show you how to put this box together. I was planning on doing a wreath today, but my craft outlet box just got here. I haven't even opened it, don't know what's inside of it. So we're going to get something up there to show you that I'm still alive, well and kicking, and I will be making a wreath next week. So hang in there. I'm going to take it down to the desk inside, and we're going to put together an origami gift box. Be right back. Okay, I'm going to try to see if I can get this in camera view for you. I hope so. I have the camera positioned where I can't see what's on the screen, so I'm just hoping. I have a 12 by 12 piece of double-sided paper here. And we're going to fold this into a box. And it's a very nice and very sturdy box. I also have two pieces of lightweight chipboard. And this is actually the back cover of a paper pad, okay? This one is cut at 4.5 by 4.5, and this one is cut 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and I have scored it at 1/2 inch all the way around. So let's start with those are the covers, so we'll start with the box first, okay? I'm going to start by folding this paper in half. Okay? Now we'll open it up, and I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to fold it in half the other way. If my phone rings, I'll have to answer, and I'm still waiting for my doctor's telephone appointment. It was supposed to be 2 hours ago, but they say she's going to call. But anyway, okay. So now I open it up, and I have 4 corners. I have it folded this way and this way, okay? So now I want to fold it corner to corner. So I'm going to take this corner, and I'm going to fold it over to this corner. And the easiest way to do a corner is to get the 2 corners together, put your finger on it. Whoops, I lost my corner. Get over here. Get the 2 corners together, put your finger on it, and then run your other finger down, and that makes it come out even. This is very stiff paper, but I think I can make it work. Okay, so now I've got that corner to corner. 4, I went this way, and now I've gone this way. Well, we have one more place that has to go corner to corner, and that's this way. But I'm going to turn it over before I fold that one. And you can actually see the folds a little better here on this side. But I'm going to take this one and fold that right up to the corner. Get the 2 pieces together, put my finger down there, and make my seam, make my fold. So now, when I open it up, these 2 are already kind of humped up. You see how they're humped up there? So I'm going to just push these two up. Take the 2 points, these 2 points, and meet them in the middle. Okay? And then I will fold this down towards me. And then I'll just push the other one down and fold it towards me. All right, we'll do that one more time. I have all 4 corners, and then I fold it corner to corner both ways. I'm going to take these 2 up to the middle, hold them, and fold it towards me. And then just push the other piece down and just fold it towards me. So now I have a nice square. Okay? And my square is open on this side. See, these pieces are open. And closed on this side. I'm going to put the closed side, the point towards me. Now there's a center line right here where it was folded. I'm going to take this piece, this flap, and I'm going to fold it right to that center line. Okay? Do the same on the other side. With origami, you kind of do things over and over again on different sides of the paper. Okay. Did you see how I did that? This one I folded up to the middle, this one I folded up to the middle. So now I'm going to turn the whole thing over and do it all over again. I still have the closed side towards me. This one I'm going to fold up to the middle. And this one I'm going to fold up to the middle. Okay, so I did that on both sides, see? Now this piece that I just folded up to the middle, it has an open edge right here. I'm going to open that edge and push the bottom of it right up to the middle, right up to the middle line. And I'll do it 3 more times so you'll see it. Okay, over here, see, I'm going to open this up and I'm just going to fold this bottom piece right in, right to the middle line. All right, turn it over and we're going to do the same thing. Open up that flap I made, get the bottom of it and put it right to the center line. Okay, open up that flap I made, get the bottom of it, put it right to the center line. Okay, so now I have done that on both sides, here and here. So now I'm going to turn it like a book. I'm going to turn the page. I'm going to go backwards because it's just the way I do it. If I go this way, I've turned the page. Or if I go this way, I've turned the page. Doesn't make any difference. I'm going to go this way. And you see when you do this, this piece is still plain. Nothing has been folded. So guess what? We'll fold it. This is going to go up to the middle line just like we did before. And up to the middle line just like we did before. Okay. Guess if you do it on this side, we got to go over to this side. Wait a minute. Sorry. Okay, so now I've got those two. I'm going to fold it again. sorry. I had a phone call, but it was the wrong one. Okay, so what I did is I found the place that had nothing folded, and I folded up to the corner, up to the corner. So let's turn the page and turn the page till we find another one that has nothing folded. And we'll fold this one up to the corner and up to the corner. And I'm just turning it here so I can press down. So now what I have looks like a kite. And it's the same on both sides. And we're almost done. Now I'm going to take this point that I have right here, and I'm just going to fold that down as far as I can and reinforce it. Okay, I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to fold this one down as far as I can and reinforce it. Now I'm going to make, I got a point up here, but if I turn the page, I've got the big point just like the others. So I'll fold this one down as far as I can and reinforce it. Turn it again and fold this one down. And there's your box, really. Did you get that step? We'll go back. Okay. I started with this side and I folded the flap down as far as I could. I turn it over, I fold the flap down as far as I can. I turn the page, I fold the flap down as far as I can. I turn the page, and I fold the flap down as far as I can. So now I'm going to take my hand and see these seams here. I'm going to put my finger on this seam on the inside of this box, and I'm going to pop it out. Just run it up that seam, and I'll do it on all four sides. I'll pop it out and run it up that seam. Go to this side, and I will pop it out and run it up, and I will pop it out and run it up. And all four. Look at the box. You have to go around and get them square. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's called a star box, which is obvious because of the star shape on the top. Now, you can do whatever you'd like. You can decorate this as much as you want. If these are ugly looking, you can trim them. I'm going to take a little glue and just glue them down to the bottom of the box, like so. Okay. I'm going to glue them down, and I'll be back to show you how we're going to make the cover. Alright, I got the hot glue over here. We're going to just see if we can give a little squirt, maybe. Bring this around, and I've got one finger inside. Oops, sorry. I've got one finger inside holding this against it. There you go. There you go. Isn't that a pretty box? And it's a very sturdy box. Now we're going to make the top. I'm going to start with making the inside. Now this, if it's true to form, should be about 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. I've made this 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, but I have scored it at 1/2 inch. So I'm going to cut a tab on this end, and I'm going to cut a tab on this end, right up to those score lines. Now I'm just going to fold all the score lines. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just put a dab of glue right here and fold that up. And put a dab of glue right here and fold that up. Dab of glue, fold it up, and a dab of glue. That was a big dab, and fold it up. So now we have the inside of the cover. Okay, now I'm going to work on the outside of the cover. If you remember, we cut this at 4.5 by 4.5. I cut a piece of paper 5 by 5. And so what I'm going to try to do, and I should have scored it, but I'm going to that doesn't quite look big enough. But I'm going to make it work for the video. So I'm just going to pull this up. Okay. And I think we'll do one at a time. So I'll put a little glue along here. First I'll put some glue here. Well, I was going to put some glue here. This glue, every time I go to use it, it's stuck. There we go. Let's get a little along this edge. And we get a little along. I'm going to cut this corner a little bit. And this corner a little bit. I'll get some glue along here. Now you could use a double-sided tape. Might make it a little faster. Or you can use the hot glue. Let's try a little hot glue. And see if I can turn that up without burning myself. I should have cut my square of paper a little larger. It would make life a lot easier. I'm just going to fold this over so I can get it to come. I like using the wet glue better. Okay. For demonstration purposes, that'll work. Now, I've got this little piece here. It's going to go right in the middle like that. So we'll put some glue here. And glue this down as centered as you can get it. And then it should fit right inside the box and make a cover. And now, of course, you can decorate this cover with anything you want. Christmas ornaments, little stickers and stuff. So there you go. An origami box with its cover. It's a very sturdy box. I made these for Christmas gifts for people coming to a Christmas party a couple of years ago, and I filled them with some homemade fudge. And trust me, it holds a lot of candy. But there you go. Now, if you have two pieces of the same paper, of course, I think it's a little prettier because it would really match. I just kind of picked a coordinating one because I only had one piece. So that's a Christmas origami box. Folding the box, and it's so pretty on the inside, and it's such a cute shape. Folding the box is not that hard. And, gee, how did I make that come out like that? I could even see the people walking around holding their stockings up. Look at that. If you want to make one, give it a try. Use a 12 by 12 piece of newspaper to just practice the folding. It's very easy. Don't wreck up your new paper. Wreck up your new paper. My goodness, such a vocabulary you have. Anyway, and anyhow, that's my box. That's my cover. And that's my origami for today. Okay, I hope you all tune in on Sunday because I'm going to make a Christmas morning breakfast, brunch, whatever. Now, it's not a horribly elaborate one, but it's a nice one. It includes potatoes, meat, bread, fruit, and eggs. And it's something that you could get done, a lot of it in advance. And on Christmas morning, put it in the oven and serve a nice little breakfast or brunch, depending on whether you open your tree first or after you eat. And I'll show you how I'm going to set up my little buffet. It's a little buffet. There's only two of us, but we'll get it all set up pretty. So I'll see you on Sunday for a Christmas breakfast. Until then, everybody play nice now. Keep your distance, wear your mask, wash your hands, play by the rules, play nice, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye. Love you.